Dun dun. Hey there. Alright, so one sec, I actually completely forgot about something. Can I leave this in there? So hopefully this will work. It's here. I'm just gonna quickly. Also, need to change the follower goal. Crap,
Health up.
Okay. Looks like it's working. The hell, man. I just know I'm weirdly editing stuff around. I just completely forgot I need to do stream element stuff. Really feed. Wait, no, you go back to overlays. Sorry. Believe sorry I'm doing this right now. There we go. Wait, I did save. Oh my god. Ready feed. And then part one. Place. Cool. Settings. Safe. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks good. Okay. So, looks like they're in trouble. Let's help them a bit.
The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Oh, they're 4 now. Gank him. Not the ass, that's pretty close. Goodbye.
Remain vigilant. We see you.
Oh, I. It didn't hit you.
I'll fix this.
Ow. What is this battle? It's like we're just slow. These guys running everywhere.
Thank the gods for the cavalry. Nicely done. You're right.
How many of these guys are there?
Dream thralls.
Oh, God.
Dream with us.
Sounds like there's someone over here. There? Oh, there it is.
The dream thralls almost got through. But they did. You're just going to pretend like nothing happened. Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Oh, really?
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Kai, what is this about?
I, left without saying my goodbyes.
Kai shouldn't be
Okay.
here. Huh. You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
So some respect to the person who just saved your lives.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daran. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt they could have done that if they were sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take them on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next.
The Darren's still grow.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
Law and order. This place has gone downhill.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. We need to haul off between the two of us.
What do I have? 83. Okay. Let's rest a bit and let's see if we can craft any gear right now. We did for a lot. Oh yes,
I was wondering, what do...
you had to activate one at a time. Okay.
souls feel like?
Try this one.
Forgive me, but could you elaborate?
I mean, do you...
Selgar leather.
You touch them when you're doing animancy? Are they... This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
I believe. Are you saying it's too dangerous even for you?
No, but, I'm not the only one out here, am I? I have a whole party of Nimdutin to keep from getting themselves killed. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
Just rest.
Pleasant dreams.
Else to talk about? No. Okay. How about you?
The Dream Scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands.
Even if you heal the land, you still need rest away from the skills grow.
How can anyone expect us to do both? As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
People are in dire need of correction. That's true of still grow, but not the Adir.
The Steel Garrote are a weapon. Who do you think wields them? It's too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
We can. Won't be easy, but we'll make it.
You really think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
That's enough for now.
Pleasant dreams.
You sell more?
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the living lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, man. So am I. Let's be miserable together.
Well, I don't have any other plans. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the living lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
I answered that question for you, but I'll show you'll figure out in time.
Except that time is running out. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Have a little faith in yourself. You choose this path for a reason.
Did I? After what happened to my parents, I always thought the path chose me. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last. Not before I've done some reading.
I really just want a good wand. Like a special wand. I haven't gotten that yet. Alright, time for third burn.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
No, we don't know nothing. Could be someone else. They'll give up hope.
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him!
Okay.
We can go check.
Let... Be good to have...
Ooh. Got more undead.
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor? Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant.
God.
I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
This is not really fungus, you know? This is tree bark, wood. What's wrong?
Ah, a kind and helpful soul comes to my aid. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
What's the package? If so embarrassing, why not get the package yourself?
I can't leave my shop. What if there's a tsunami? Or particularly
In a desert?
rowdy children? No, you should go, not me. You'll probably be fine.
If that excuse were any thinner, you could tie your shoe with it.
My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
I mean, talking makes it sound like I'm picking something up illicit.
What? No, that's crazy. You're so crazy. We certainly don't need to tell Hajime about our crazy ideas either.
I won't tell anyone.
Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
You hungry? I might be able to help. Damn.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
My dear envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
Them letting gore caked in on me suggested.
I would know it in your bearing, envoy, even if I did not recognize your face.
I thought I had a pretty
You
recognizable
must be
face.
high crown born and bred. I visited in better days, spent many nights in her ports.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade.
A mini picture of the idea of Lone Lands. Are you a fellow citizen?
Me? Oh, no, envoy, you flatter me. I had a chance once, but no. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga. They saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink and part as friends.
Why did the crew leave you?
Those are old wounds, Envoy. Old, old wounds. Better not to reopen them. Not unless you want to see me weep.
I could counsel the kings. Perhaps I can help.
We took a job that was meant to be our last. It would have made my name, made their fortunes. Well, there's always a risk, isn't there? Putting money between friends. They robbed me, Envoy, and dumped our cargo in the sea. And for what? Money. When we could have had such fellowship.
There were extra money. Why did he store the cargo and not sell it?
It was symbolic. I was not the leader they needed. Now I wish to show them how I've changed. I wish to forgive them.
I want me to find a crew captain to say so.
You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them?
Having promises, but I'll look.
You negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Taue, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you.
We're kind of find a...
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Taue. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix.
What do we know about Koa?
Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
What should I know about Ragnar?
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
Keep an eye out for them.
Of course. You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, Envoy, and in all your labors to come.
Oh, maybe I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shanties all day.
%100% food poisoning.
Another day, another.
I know you'll find my crew on board. An honorable son.
Oh. I'll figure this out later. Oh wow.
Are they? Did you?
Are they dead?
Sent for the loss in the future will not be the last.
My mother used to say, loss gives way to life. I never understood it. Till.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it. Eventually, you befriend it. Trust me.
Let's go, Nameho. We need to be with them now.
They'll be alright. Eventually.
Hopefully you don't get it as well.
You're telling me they nearly destroyed Fior?
Yes, and they stole my research on the...
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why they're in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I'm not Ludwin. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot.
No, Adir just supports her. In arms, politics, and kith.
I know you're upset, Timoti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for it. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill them myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Only on my own. Ludwin and Stair are coming.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
Maybe worse. Ludwig's goons stole all my research on the Godless back in Fjord, and now she's a little too interested in the Godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
You know what Ludwin did Fjord and...
Andra's depths. If I could help you, I would. The fact of the matter is, I'm in over my head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Ruins must hold something terribly important if Ringrim came all this way.
Maybe even an entrance to the garden. We absolutely have to go inside and see for ourselves. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Reengrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need its ruins, so if it means to have Ringgrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Based on whatnot, I suppose.
It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. Although, I wonder if it's because she likes giving trespassers nightmares. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But, if you want to find Ringgrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
It could be Yatsley's safe.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us.
Oh, what the?
Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
Patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern.
Ah. Did I see arrows like? Yeah, arrows up there. What's in here? There's blood. Ah, there you go.
Ah, isn't this a surprise? Giada, come say hello. Oh, hello there. I thought our paths might cross again.
Quilichi, there you are.
Oh, you guys are here.
Ah, my dear Giada. I never thought I'd see us both exiled from Fior Messiverno. Yet here we are. As you can see, the good people of Thirdborn have welcomed us with open arms. Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dream Scourge has struck this place with violence, bloodshed, death.
At least you can help fight against Dream Scourge.
Not as combatants, perhaps, but as researchers. Though our work is slow, it shows promise. Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, my animancers can get back to work. We've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear, tinkered on harpoons and the like. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment is back to working order.
I didn't know that our soil was rich in necessary nutrients.
Ah, that is where the challenge lies, does it not? We have many animancers working on the problem. Though it is difficult to farm when one is under attack, eh? The sheer numbers of infected makes our work perilous.
Do you need any help?
We have everything under control, and your work is too important to squander on agriculture. One more thing before we're parted again. We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and
oh, nice.
The others gathered a little something for you. Don't spend it all at once.
I'll try, thank you.
Go on then. Surely you have better places to be. No doubt the Adiran envoy has a message to deliver or a foreboding parcel of some kind.
He's doing well. Better than well. And to think I've been worried sick.
Oh, there they are. Come on, Chico. You can do this. Godlike. Winds above. You're really here. I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn.
Chico? When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai! You're here too? Now I know Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
Wonder you're proud you're related to your best hunter in town.
Exactly. Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. If you need material for band, wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to.
The merchant agreed to share.
We'd run out of resources eventually, and then we wouldn't have the money to restock. This anyway. Did you need any linens?
I got the superb stuff here. was that? Yeah, superb wand.
Still have stock.
Ah. Also, yeah, I forgot there's more. Oh, yeah, more points available here. Ah.
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? It was so brutal. This isn't good enough.
Your work is the best this side of the water. It'll do what we need.
I don't think we stand a chance against them.
Subtle. Next time...
What's it?
They ought to go for X marks the spot.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
He is best known for inventing spells that prey on victims' greatest fears.
Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells are legendary. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Andra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant.
Do you believe Dreamscourse brought the Archmage here?
Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful.
Now's a chance to find out.
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
I like both Kai and Giada, but we've been with Kai the most, so I guess I'll leave him behind.
I promise we'll get into the right amount of trouble.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
So now we have 3 spellcasters with us. Oh, crap. Shadow Wizard by the gang. Love casting spells. Alright, so since we're basically here, Yeah, I still have the mines as well. Alright, so... that's Kai's quest. We'll get to the one last drink along the way. Alright, since you're here, we get to do companion points. Let's go! There we go.
I'm not used to quiet.
Who disturbs us? Cory in the brush! Spawn! Devour!
No, that's a lot more violent. And longer.
Fear in the eyes!
Beat them to the earth! Face it!
You have to go around. Ah.
This is bad. This is so bad. What'll I tell everyone back home? Oh, praise Andra. Help at last. My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. So, can you just go in and see what happened to everyone? Please?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. We made badges together before we came out here. And find those, and you'll find the squad. Be sure to come back as soon as you learn anything.
Well, guess we're here. One in a room. Well,
A fellow Nothing to peddle here. Sorry, got to be on my way.
We're doing a place like this.
Former merchant. Thirdborn has the dream scourge. I tried to tell them my...
Vapors. Wait. Wait, this sounds familiar.
Does your soul reside in your nose? No? Then you have your answer.
Nonsense! But it's no use. Thirdborn's past saving. Now, if you don't mind, I should really be going.
Hold on, you're running from something, aren't you?
The better question is why you're not running from a soul plague. And I'm far too pressed for time to ask it. Fair winds, traveler. Ingrates.
Hmm. God.
Hey, you there. Got some interesting wares if you've got coin. Good. Looks like... Come on! How many things have tried to kill you today? The dream thralls will eat me? I do, but other travelers aren't that lucky. So they are. But that's...
Not much in here. I'll come back for that map. Maybe, if I remember. Ah.
Someone's eager to hunt.
Did she just say slay? Ow.
Worth and Roth!
That'll show him. Got eyes on something?
Ah, here we go. Still like.
Eckworth and Roth!
Let's finish this.
You're pressing all the stalls up to spell out my juice. Ow.
Another soul for the wheel.
A lot of dead spiders around here. I think this is the area.
Look alive, we've got a customer.
A customer. Greetings and salutations, traveler. Welcome to our shop. Still a work in progress, of course. But once you stop being blurry, we can get to business.
A little in the weather.
Oh, I'm fine. It was just a little giant spider. It barely came up to my chest. It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy.
Death hangs over you like a shroud over Green Mother. There's still time before it continues to, but you must act quickly.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but Kauka can take a look at me once our business is concluded.
Unfortunately, I'm much better with things that aren't so alive. We can talk after you die, though.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Really, it sounds like you worry too much.
You can put packet for Diaco.
Really? Daiko sent you? Can I ask just what he expected? Did he think sending a messenger would make me forget what an ass he is?
Sense attention betwixt the two of you.
Wow, you must be a mind reader. It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he just wants to swoop in and take half of everything. He's always been like this ever since we were children. Clearly, I'm the more industrious brother.
In sorcery senses, what unit it is?
No, it's no big deal. You go outside, find some dead dream thralls, and slice off some of the fungi growing off their head. Then you bring them back home, grind them up, and snort them, obviously.
Oh, of course. When you say it that way, it makes perfect sense.
Wimps.
Did you just tell me exactly how to get your illegal merchandise without your help?
No.
I guess it's annoying that Echo only wants back on the deal now.
See? You understand. This is what I get for mixing business and family. I should have known better. I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar enough for us to not fight. Guess I was wrong.
Partner should be chosen based on profit, not blood.
Now you tell me. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as I get paid. Preferably more than Daiko. Here's the package you wanted. That'll... Whoa. Couldn't feel my head for a moment. Oh, that'll cost you, of course.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just a little woozy. It'll pass.
Mind if I pay you?
Will you really not pay me?
Oh dear. Not blessed with brains, was he?
The first one's always free. Or so I have heard.
Oh, I get it. A free sample. And then you'll tell your friends, right? In that case, I thank you.
Well, the optimism is commendable, if not horribly misguided.
Oh, and be careful. It's supposed to be an especially potent batch. Tell your friends, the friends not right here with you, I mean. And not the Tiranui either.
You got it.
Actually, before you go, am I the only one who just lost their vision? Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh shit! Is Aiko dead? I told him that spider bite wasn't supposed to be the size of a melon, didn't I, Shizu?
Oh boy.
Yes, Kauka, you did several times.
Several times? Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find. Ugh, it'll take forever.
What's that face? Okay, let's get it here.
Subtle as a mouse.
Is that? A little bit too close to be that one.
Hear me out. What if we throw caution to the wind, sample the goods, and never speak of this again? Interested?
I don't know what the side effects are. Let's not.
A breeze. The mind proceeds with unclouded eyes and sees the truth.
Probably a good idea. Still, you never learn if you don't try. They never saw you coming.
See.
Oh.
Boy, watch your left.
On your right.
And raw.
And this is a new camp area. How do you get down there? Do this one now. Oh, I forget about it. What's happening here?
Another soul for the wheel. On the left! You're bleeding! Onward! That was a close one.
Ooh.
Watch out! Reinforcements!
I passed them, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Take worth and long.
not saying a word.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
Worth and wrong.
Oh, really? Okay, okay, stop it, stop it, stop it. I need a drink.
Quick as a fuck.
The poor dear. Didn't stand a chance.
Oh. Start using these. There we go. Yep. Oh, okay. Let's get up there. There we go. Oh my god. You're not still not dead.
Stay safe.
Ooh.
Salsa. Make worth and roll. Worth and roll.
You there? At least you took care of those bastards. Glad I got to see some vengeance served. Don't know why you're here, stranger, but I'm grateful you are.
I probably knew to ask me to investigate.
Wait, Naoki sent you? Of course he did. He would be the one to make it out. Well, you can tell him we're all dead. Soon enough, it'll be true. We arrived at the cave last night, made camp, and it all went downhill from there.
Who's we?
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
Yes, because there was no fighting force better to save the city than 5 untrained civilians.
Someone had to do it. The guards are stretched thin, and with all of the dream thralls, there aren't many willing to go looking for trouble. Look, after what happened in Fior, we had to make sure it didn't happen here. The Zorubs were our first official mission.
You want to protect your neighbors? Reckless but brave.
Like I said, someone had to do it. Private Naoki was on watch, but I guess he fell asleep because the scaly bastards ambushed us. It was a massacre. Most died then. The rest ran off in all different directions, screaming. Naoki must have gotten away in the chaos. The gods have a cruel sense of humor to save just him.
Is it blood between you and Private Newark now?
Private Naoki is a fool and a coward. Since we left Thirdborn, he's been running his mouth. We got to hear how many Zorubs he's gonna kill, and who he thinks is afflicted. The town's been talking about nothing but Fior and the Dream Scourge. I think it got to him.
It crawls into our mind as it crawls into theirs.
It's probably why he was the first one out, because it was all suddenly real.
He was right. Were some of you sick?
Even if the captain had been acting weird lately, There were 1,000 better reasons for it. No, Captain Ruiki was fine. We were all fine, no matter what Private Naoki thinks. If you don't believe me, check her journal. That should be enough to please you. If anything, it might finally convince that idiot Naoki. Here, take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them. I don't have long. Let me stay and enjoy the silence before Barath takes me.
I'm not used to quiet.
Well done.
Seeing these poor folks? I'm glad the animators in Fjord stayed in their labs and just let the Rangers do their jobs. Can you imagine Yvette trying to save Remy? Oof. The horror.
If it came down to survival, those two would eat each other alive. But that's how it is among animancers, especially the competitive ones. Partners become rivals, and rivals. I wonder what killed him. Probably not the mushrooms. Probably. You make this look easy. That fire's been out a while. I don't think anyone's coming back.
Here. Close. Harp's Paws. Hey, now seeing all the places I could have gone.
Quiet as a soul.
And roll!
Ah.
Seek! And roll!
Never had a chance. We've got company.
Nice.
Then roll! Seek!
Does anything... Who goes there? Oh, a traveler.
I feared you might be something dangerous.
I mean, there too.
Interrupt? No, no. You are a gift from the gods, and none too soon. For days now, I have languished. I cannot initiate my next verse. My well cannot run dry now. This must be a masterpiece.
Came here to write poetry with spiders and zarps?
My friend, I am a chanter. I am no damsel in distress. The spiders are a new development, though. From the mines, perhaps. Yeah, no matter. I'll not let unproductive thoughts stand in my way. I must feed the souls of Thirdborn. Minoas in particular.
I'm pretty sure. No, I don't have to hear it.
You are deliverance personified. Here, better to show you. Read these 2 lines. Which one should I begin my praises with?
You can be brought in the beam.
Brilliant! I preferred that one myself, but I didn't want to influence you. Now, which one of these should come next?
Clear decks that may spirit you away.
Ingenious. And after that?
Give me 1 second. I'll follow you smoothly. Follow you as the crows fly.
Thank the gods! Finally, I think it's taking shape. I should leave at once. I will contemplate the rest on the way. Thirdborn will be thrilled with our efforts.
Anyone can write a poem, but not everyone is a poet. Not saying a word.
And roll.
I was worried for a second.
Sorry, no one goes into the mine without express permission from the overseers.
There is no if. We must
We've no desire to pop them. Again, I only want the mines running for Thirdborn. Ah! You must be the envoy. I hoped you might stop by. Welcome to the mines.
I see the sands didn't swallow you whole.
We've been discussing how best to reopen these sulfur mines. Sulfur's a key ingredient in gunpowder, which is crucial for Thirdborn's defense.
Wow, a bunch of Yeah, soldiers and mercenaries stockpile gunpowder.
Adia has something to offer, Envoy. It has the resources needed to really take these lands and...
To take these lands. You really don't need to say more, do you?
Again, my only desire is to help Thirdborn arm itself against the Dream Thralls. And if it weren't for the damn spiders crawling out of the mines, it'd be done already.
Idiot also tell me how I can help.
If you destroyed the spiders' nests, it'd be a tremendous boon to us all. Isn't that right, Carter?
Don't presume to speak for me.
The mine's entrance is just down the path. Speak to Darla, the guard at the gate. He'll let you in.
Something for everyone. Won't know unless you come look.
I saw you talking with our overseers. I'm guessing they sent you over to clean out the mines then? Take care of Thirdborn's mess.
Guard the mines, but your soul burns with a grander devotion. Tell me.
I guard Adia. Good thing too, considering what Thirdborn unleashed in the mines. While our engineers inspected the place, their miners just went and opened a sealed path. And before we knew it, fucking skitter. Dream-scourged spiders. Twice the size of you and me. Thirdborn ran out. Most of theirs survived. Our people died fighting.
Take care of it.
All right. You be careful in there, Envoy. These are dark times. We don't need more good Adirans lost for nothing.
Oh boy.
Subtle as a mouse. Nice, clean kill.
How many explosions around here?
It looks like this mine was unsafe even before the spiders came in.
Coming!
Look out!
That's done? Who's hungry? Couldn't have done it better.
That web catches the light beautifully. At least you'd have a lovely view as your juices are sucked up.
Worth and roll!
Really?
We've got company!
Are you? Wrong button. Wrong button.
happening?
Take Worth and run!
Nicely done.
Ah.
Take Worth and run!
Another soul for the wheel. Take a right.
Devour! Take Worth and run! And run! See. And run!
Keep quiet. Seems like it's out of power. Maybe there's something around here to fix that.
Oh.
Seek.
Thank Wodaka you're back. We haven't much time.
Oh, good. A frantic man with explosives. We should go now.
Let me guess. You're with the Steel Garrote. We stopped you in Fior Messivernal, and we'll stop you.
The Steel Garrote? I wish I served beneath their banner, but I suppose that doesn't matter now. Envoy, I need you to listen. We have one chance to avert war with Thirdborn, and it's by blowing up the mine right now.
War? What war?
We're opening these mines so Thirdborn can mine sulfur, right? So they can have ammunition for the Dream Thralls. I mean, what help did Thirdborn offer when Shadclef burned down? What about the scouts who went missing in the Shark's Teeth? They'll strike at us as soon as they have an opening.
Ah, yes, because nothing averts war like an unprovoked attack.
Half these people served in the Rowatine Imperial Navy, and the other half were pirates. It's only a matter of time before they turn their cannons on us.
Anger swathed in fire, teeth at the throat. Who bit first?
Don't know that.
No, I don't. But that doesn't matter. What matters is whether they can try. Please, Envoy. There's no time. I need to work quickly before they notice I'm gone.
No, you're making a mistake.
My mind is as pure as fire. I thought you would understand. Fine. I'll do what I must.
Let's finish this.
Holy crap. That's risky.
Ah, Envoy. Good to see you again. We wanted to,
I want answers, Envoy.
We saw the guard, Darla, headed after you, and, heard some, shouting. What exactly happened?
I tried to blow up the mine. They were a traitor. I killed them.
I don't know what to say.
Really? Say on? No ideas at all?
Please, Carter. Know that neither I nor Wimgar had any idea. None whatsoever. Once we're done here, I shall order a full review of our ranks. If we have any other rats, I shall deal with them myself.
You know, I'm inclined for once to believe you.
You've done well, Envoy. Because of you, Adia's word matches her deed. Thank you.
Alright. Yes, and 10 against Dream Scourge.
A wise observation.
I'll manage it from here, Envoy. Don't worry. The mines are open and free again, so all should be well.
We'll do that. Well, let's go down.
Seems to be missing a power source. Let's have a look around.
Well, almost.
Eon sick.
Again at last. Don't mind the kit from Third Board.
Leave me to my work, Envoy.
Let's go back here. It's been a while since we had a good rest, so let's do that as well.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
How so?
Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
What, Tama?
No. Well, yes. But it's more than Tama. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
more scars than glory back then.
Me too. Being back. It felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
I changed over the years, the freezing Brett.
True. But I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temeriti's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
We'll train to adapt with the rest of the Living Lands.
Or it'll go the way of the Godless and their ruins. Not sure which idea makes me more uneasy. What about you? You were sent by your Emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. You brought Egwolf to Adiran justice, but then you thwarted the Steel Garrote's attack on Fjord. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
I'm loyal to Adir's interests in my own way.
That kind of clarity is rare. Your Emperor's lucky to have you. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
That's all good. Good night.
Night, envoy.
Well, corrupted Adra. Oh, he needs 3 of those.
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
If a bath can be arranged, yes, nicely.
I always ask nicely. But, as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
Yeah, why did you... How did you fix your face glitch compared to first time we met?
I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
You got those burns, Ringer.
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
When you say everything?
I mean, my arm wasn't the only casualty. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end. Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it. Like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams.
There's more blurs coming where we are, but there's safe to die here.
Do you do that often?
More often than you think. Because you'd think it should never happen, but it does.
Well, next time give the girl some warning, will you? I like it, but not everyone is as open-minded as I am. Thankfully, the dreams are nothing too terrible. Just the usual things. Not studying for an exam, having all your teeth fall out. They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more provocative dreams.
What? Firstly, my favorite dream involves several lengths of rope.
Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality. Someone should learn from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
Goodness, we're feeling very honest today, aren't we?
As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
And more.
Yatsley, when all of this is behind us.
You got more to talk to.
Oh, Envoy. Well, it's the waiting that makes the payoff so delicious, don't you agree? Look, I lost more research than I'd like to count. But Fiora and its people are safe. That's what matters. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know how you managed it, but whatever you did, you averted disaster. That being said, your ambassador is going to get an earful, and possibly a fistful, next time we're in Paradise.
Well, I'm sorry, your crop situation got dire, or everyone almost there.
That's what happens when you're the breadbasket of the living lands. Sometimes things get stale. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. Though with everything happening in Thirdborn, safe might be relative. At least I know Temerity will keep an eye on them. I think she knows what'll happen if she doesn't.
I see his blood, fire, ash screens drifting in the wind.
Well, you're not far off. My plan has a little less wailing, I think.
You care a lot about Amach. Did you grow up in Fjord?
Oh, I didn't move to Fjord until I was 20. Or
how old are you
somewhere
now?
Around there, give or take a few years. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerity. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel, and a girl's gotta eat sometime.
Are you guys that roots stairs?
Yes. Why did I choose to settle down with a gorgeous scientist who loves me? What a mystery. I still go out on and...
Or how do you get that?
Oh, part of it. It's our day. As much my mother, Guilichi and I. Then I died. Then...
Are you joking? He's my mentor.
Sorry, I skipped through this, but I realized we're at the
mention
2-hour mark, and I
years old.
know at this point the game likes to crash.
No. They're both handsome humans, of course. But Giada is like that. He taught her a lot. It's hard to believe. It makes you... Well, when we left, still. At least Quilly... Thank you, On. How can I help? Don't mind if I...
Let's save the game quickly. Quit. And then... come back. Next, fine, I'll talk to you.
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
Don't trust her?
Well, don't you think it's a little convenient? You need to go somewhere no one ever goes, and here she is to show you the way? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then.
Have to find a way to guard it, and this is our best chance.
Best chance we found so far, sure. I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it.
You're looking around the bright side for once.
I thought I'd give it a try, see how it feels. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders.
Gallus, ruins hold the answers I need.
How come the answers are never in a little oasis with shade and drink service? I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin.
That's will be fine.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I just hope this is all worth it. Anyway.
You must.
If I must.
You got more to talk?
You think those Adirans were onto something? Or were they onto something before you ended their studies? Do you think they could have cured the Dream Scourge?
You?
I think it was worth a try. I just...
Right, wrong, all man perfect.
A wrong choice here. I mean, perspective. Had you left them, a cure might sound... But, well, unless there's some... How can I help? Always a... Did you leave anyone back home?
I left everyone...
Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsley. In many ways, Quilici has been like a second father to me. But Yatsley, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
If you bad influences our lives.
Oh, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins?
Maybe she knows more than she let on.
She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet.
Yes, must.
You too.
And of course you have more.
When I joined you, I thought we'd be exploring the intersection of the physical and the spiritual, not bickering over sulfur. Yet here we are. Thanks to you, Thirdborn will have all the ammunition they need to defend.
I'm not convinced.
At the end of the day, bullets are of limited use against the Dream Scourge. And it'll take more than gunpowder to wrest the living lands out of your Empire's clutches. Still, maybe a little gunpowder is better than none at all. Anyway, what do I know? I'm an animancer, not a strategist.
For now.
Pleasant dreams.
Ever heard of Empress?
Yeah. Oh.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe.
What are you talking about?
The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the birdsong.
I think Thirdborn's gone.
The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
What are people doing in Shadowscarp? They're trying to make life.
Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
Don't we need death for things to grow?
The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Hello again. Have you found anything?
Well, your friend's circling a hostel in the cave, and he's had quite a bit to say.
Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
Cameras full of screens of fallen friends, their cries struck the very ground, may have seemed unsteady and wrong.
What?
Our friend here has been known to exaggerate from time to time.
Look, I don't know what you think you know, or what he told you, but I know what I saw. The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders to people who weren't there, yelling at us over nothing. Not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri seemed compelled to echo our words back to us. Even Sergeant Asui began muttering to himself. It was more than just stress. I'm not some idiot who can't tell the difference. Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home to Thirdborn. If you saw them, you'd agree with me.
They're sick. How do you know you're not?
I think I would know if I was sick, okay? Someone had to leave and let the others know what happened. Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges and I'll let their families know.
I think you had a real reason to fear ended what you could.
I am not a coward. Look, I would not just leave them to die for no reason. A swarm of Zorbs attacked in the dead of the night. What was I supposed to do? Huh? Stick around and die with everyone? I'm not a coward! There was no other option. Take it back. Or else, I'll reclaim my honor.
We'd have honors first.
That's it. Draw your weapon. To the death.
Who's next? Any...
And roll!
Nicely done.
And roll!
Hot out, isn't it? Welcome to Shatterscar. Or, welcome to Shark's Teeth, anyway. Damn. I didn't think you'd actually talk to someone like me.
You want to call me over?
Oh! Well, I hope I'm not imposing on you. Listen, I've got to take some supplies to that tower up the road. They're for Kotoa and Hayako. Have you heard of them?
Never heard of them, but we meet a lot of people, and I'm not good with names.
They've probably killed more dream thralls than the rest of us combined. Well, they said, why shoot one when you could take out a dozen instead?
And we saw that skill. How do you pull off that?
That's what I'd like to know. These supplies will go a long way if I can ever get them up there. This is my third trip today, and whew, it's a lot of stairs.
That's the way I can take them.
You do that? You're a lifesaver. Keep going through the teeth. The tower is just over the ridge. You can't miss it.
It's fabric. We still have stuff.
Don't forget your... Welcome back. How can I help?
Your brother's dead.
That's how you tell someone their twin brother is dead? What is wrong with you? Gods, poor Aiko. I can't believe he's dead. Thanks? We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces. We've previously dabbled in such things, so we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction.
That was your first and second mistake.
And in these trying times, don't we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness?
So you heard Aaron decided to capitalize on it?
Sure, blame the merchant for following market trends. As a humble merchant, Aiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspects than me anyway. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Aiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve a share in the profits. He thinks he did all the hard work and I did nothing, so I shouldn't get a cut. But come on, we're family. We were family. How did my brother die?
Yeah, easily treatable spire bite.
Oh, Aiko, my poor twin and his complete disregard for his own personal health.
Why do you say it like
Thank
that?
you for your help, I guess. I've got to go plan funeral rites for Aiko. Please go away. Oh, and take this. It's the least I could do. Be sure to check out our new bereavement sale.
Fish! Get your fish!
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot Thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing. Any real soldier would know the worst crime against his brothers in arms is desertion. He should have stayed with them to the end. I'll make sure these badges are given to the surviving families. Now the crops are destroyed. Gods.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
And you'll just finish this up and then end for
Oh,
the day.
hey, Envoy. Be sure to check out our new bereavement sale. Get discounts.
Tab.
No, this is stay a moment. Minowa, how thy waves do break upon my haggard shore. The horizon of thy smile maketh me broad in the beam.
God.
Honestly, Umato.
Thy seagull cry pierceth my heart. Clear the decks, that I might spirit thee away. I will follow thee as the crow flies until the end of days.
You're so creative.
Oh, you hesitate. Have I offended you somehow? Do you doubt my regard for you?
Well, you did compare me to a seagull.
If you need something, get over here and talk to me.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Did I meet Chico? Is he nice?
Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes.
Oh,
I've
boy.
slain 1,000 Zorops, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan.
And I have a voicemail telling me I'm called to do greater things.
Ha! That's the spirit. Times are strange. We need more people like you. Ah, well, those days are long past. I'm a sick old man now. Not much I can do in Thirdborn anymore. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
And mysteries of the heart, best floor owned one time.
Not this heart. A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Huh. A trapped ruin that isn't from the Godless? It'll be interesting to compare.
Good luck, godlike.
Alright. Let us go to the end for now. Yeah, I can override that. Alright. Guess I'll end it here for now, and you guys for next time. We'll see. I'm not actually gonna stream next weekend because I'm gonna be in a field trip with some other for my college courses, so